In this video we're going to look at checkerboarding. Now to do this, if we go right click on the tracks and go to track and checkerboarding, and then we're going to give it 10 frames either side of each of the tracks, and then we'll just do it. And you'll notice that all of the tracks, just the audio tracks, have now been checkerboard. So if we zoom in a little bit closer, none of the pictures have been, because there's no need to do that with pictures. But with all the audio, you can see that there's a 10 frame extension at the head and tail of each of the clips. So if we now go to audio tab at the top here and zoom in, what this allows us to do is to do a little fade on each of the tracks, the fade in and the fade out, so there's not a hard edit that's occurring across the audio. So we can do this on every single one of these. Now it could be that as we do this we discover that we've added extra sounds that we don't want. So in the edit mode again, we would reduce the size of the edit that's in there. So for example, just here we're seeing we've got an audio track that maybe we don't want in there. We look at my work as an editor. We look at my work as an editor. It's actually not having that much of an effect anyway, so that's okay. And we do this all the way down the timeline, just fading in each of the audio channels. Across the cuts. And that just ensures that we don't have a hard edit between each of the audio tracks. Now occasionally if you're doing this and there could be some loud noise that comes in and you'd want to adjust the audio, and you do that in the editing. So I'm just adding mixes in here. We'll just play over the top there. Entries, most recent. A range of documentaries, most recent. And here we don't actually need this sound, so we need to edit that part out. So we go back to edit and we deselect all of the tracks that we don't want to be affected. Just effectively those, and we just bring that edit into there. What we could do is just increase that just a little bit, and then we'll have a look at those tracks there and go back to the audio and just add a little mix, just a little fade in there. So what this is doing, this is allowing us to fade in. Open up all the channels again, audio channels more than anything else. And just go further down. And what's interesting here is we've got some kind of fade up that's just gone on there, which we didn't need. And you can see as I roller, I'm just using the roller on the mouse to go backwards and forwards, and I'm affecting the tracks there as well. So there's another way of actually adjusting the levels on your audio, but we don't need that, so we'll go back to the edit mode, deselect all the tracks that you don't need to be affected, and we'll just bring that to there, and the pictures we'll just take a little bit further as well. Maybe bring those out, see what we've got. Go back to audio. Yeah, they're clear now. So what we can do is we can just add a little bit of a mix in there. Go back to edit. And we've now effectively track laid the audio for the film. So let's just play that through and hear what it sounds like. Hello. And what I've noticed is that there should be a little mix at the very start there, so I'm just going to go back into audio and just add a little bit of a mix here, and you could do one on the music track, and then we'll go back again to edit mode, zoom out, and now play through again. Hello, in this video we look at my work as an editor, exploring my history, the tools I use, and the way I work with clients. Good morning everybody, and thank you very much for coming to today's meeting and taking this video conference call with me. In 2002 I began lecturing media production, but continued to produce my own work, including Fiddler's Walk and a range of documentaries. And that's that.